Ratchet and Clank launched on PC, we all knew what was gonna happen. We all knew what was gonna happen, and it exactly happened how everybody thought it would. They exposed what the fuck Sony and Insomniac was saying, like, oh, this only runs on the PlayStation 5 because of the SSD cap. And it's crazy because there's so many articles out saying that the HHD is holding this game back. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I love how these articles like just use like if they're gonna use Digital Foundry, at least go watch their content. At least go watch their content because they use Digital Foundry in this article. The same goes for like PlayStation Lifestyle. They was like, see, look, Insomniac wasn't lying. Yes, the fuck they were. Yes, the fuck they were. Digital Foundry exposed that they were. It's crazy how people still think because they pulled this from what's his name? It's like his Twitter account because he showed like they ran this on uh like a what did he say? I think he said it was the dev kit, like a defective dev kit that they got, and he pulled the HHD out of there and he used that to run Ratchet and Clank, and it kind of locked up in this moment, and then it crashed. That's not the game not running. That's the game crashing. It is breaking down right here. Is that because of the HHD? No, because he said there's a lot of things happening with that hard drive that caused this to happen. If they just watched their video, they would have known that. This doesn't prove the HHD is holding back the game. It just proves that the PC port is not fucking optimized. That is it. And it's wild because they use this and then they say like Insomniac's community manager comes out and say, told you so. Told you so what? Because if you watch Digital Foundry's video, they use a HHD on max settings. They don't even they don't even use the SSD on max settings. They use the HHD on max settings, and they're like, it's completely fucking playable. Completely fucking playable. It runs really well. The load screens are a little longer. Yes, that's what SSDs do. They make loading faster. But the game still loads pretty well. The scenes still run pretty smooth. It's like these journalists didn't even do their homework. They just looked at Twitter real quick and they're like, oh look, make a fucking hit piece. That is crazy, bro. This is journalism. This is gaming journalism. Falsely using fucking Digital Foundry's findings as a means to be like, hey, look, the devs are not lying. The devs are fucking lying, bro. Because they used the HHD in a max setting PC, not an SSD, and it still ran. And it still ran. And it still looked so good. That means what the fuck did the SSD actually do for this game? Let it load a little faster. Like it does with every fucking game. You could put an old ass game. Every Xbox 360 original Xbox game that Microsoft FPS boosted and shit like that use this SSD and they load faster. Does that mean they need the power of the Xbox Series X's SSD to run? No, bitch. It just runs better. It just runs better. That means Insomniac could have put this on the PlayStation 4. It would have took a little bit more time. They would have had to optimize it. It probably wouldn't have looked as cute. It probably would have been 1080p because Rich say that. Not Rich. Yeah, Rich says that. Rich is the old man, right? He's the one that played it on the lowest settings, and he like 1080p 30. It ran lovely. It ran lovely at 1080p 30, but he dropped it to 720p, and he said like the minimal specs are all wrong because they say you can use it like a 2 gigabyte GPU, like an old one, and he's like no, because 4 gigabyte GPUs still fucking struggle running this game. That means Nixes needs fucking help because they can't optimize a PC port. We know that. They fumbled 2 PC ports already. This is the third one. This one came out a little bit better, but this didn't improve anything. It's so crazy that they say unsurprisingly struggles to run. Yes, because they didn't optimize it. They didn't fucking optimize it. If they optimized the game. This is like, I don't know why we allow devs to be lazy. Why can't we talk about that? Did the SSD make the game easier to run? Yeah, of fucking course it did. Did it need it? Fuck no, because you know they started development on PlayStation 4. You know they started development on PlayStation 4. They got the PS5 dev kit, they loaded that bitch up. They're like, damn, this bitch runs relatively smooth. The extra processing power that it had, they're like, oh, let's boost this up a little bit. It runs exceptionally smooth. And then Sony was like, all right, cut the PlayStation 4. Just put it on PS5. And Insomniac was probably like, oh, well, shit, that makes our job easier. Exactly like Bethesda said when Microsoft cut them off from making PS5 games. They're like, oh, shit, that makes our job easier. They're not going to. Come on now, bro. You think they want to do extra fucking work? Of course, devs don't want to do extra fucking work. But to say that it surprisingly struggles because they didn't optimize the fucking game, because Nexus didn't optimize the fucking game, it runs bad on max settings too. There's still drops. There's still pop-ins. That mean they could do more work on this game to make it run better. That doesn't mean it can't run on PlayStation 4. They literally showed it can run on a HHD on max settings on a PC and it's fine. And it's fine. Load screens take a little bit longer, but that's normal because it's the HHD. It is crazy out here. We got game journalists helping them lie, bro. Not calling them out for it. Game journalists literally helping them lie. For what? For what? It's like they're paying you to help them. Get out of here, bro. I'm done with this. I can't believe these are the headlines that's come out. They didn't even watch Digital Foundry's video, and they're doing a deep dive breakdown because all the footage that they showed was before the game actually launched. So when the game launched, then it got day one patches and shit. It probably runs better on a HHD. It's crazy out here, but I'm gonna end this right here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, being new. It's wild. It's wild, bro. The lies continue even after the lies have been debunked. They continue. But I'll see y'all in the next video.